Best-selling author, New York Times best-selling author. I know that you do a lot of work at the Today Show, and you have your own line that you call G.I.L.I.
Right.
And these two candles, by the way, figuring out which one is a favorite, I can't do that.
I know. They're really beautiful.
They're
So
great.
thank you for that introduction. And this is our first time working together. And hi,
Yes.
everybody.
We've known each other for years.
I know. And we were never on air together.
I know it's amazing that people that, they don't put me on fashion shows.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, obviously.
I made the comment, I said, in this sweater, I look like a Cadbury egg.
Oh, I think you look great. And it's interesting because you brought up the fashion part of this, and we'll go over the two options in a minute, but I wanted to create G.I.L.I. Home to create this lifestyle, this environment where you make a house a home and it's a happy place. And I wake up every morning and I write my grateful list in my journal and I light a candle.
That's
and so
beautiful.
I wanted to bring that to life in these beautiful gift boxes. So we have two options. The fresh palm, which really, what does this remind you of when you smell it?
For me, see, I'm an Indiana boy, so when I first smelled it, I went, this is California.
Yeah. So it's very fresh. You think of being
California.
on the beach. You think of that really sort of citrusy, but it's not too bold that it gives you a headache, but fragrant enough that it sets a tone. And then we have this, and that comes in the Great Palm, very trendy gift box. So you could just add a bow. How great is that?
And you're getting two of them. Are you not?
You're getting one.
Oh, it's a choice of the two.
Yeah, one
pardon me.
9-ounce candle.
Thank you.
But it has 50 hours of burn time. I thought maybe we were doing a special today, but it is at
Sorry.
$11. I mean, it's unbelievable. And the tropical splash, this has really, that really to me says it's so beautiful.
Yes.
I mean, it gives you that feeling of being on a beach, but also I could see being in a ski lodge and getting the notes of that as well. So it comes in this beautiful box. We teamed up with G.I.L.I. Company, which is a really famous candle company known, not only is it 50 hours of burn time, but they're vegan friendly and it's super, again, candles a lot of times can be too bold, but this really gives you sort of that beautiful
That's a good way
fragrance.
to put it. And out of all the senses that we have, that sense of touch, hearing, your sense of smell is the one that's most closely linked to memory.
Absolutely.
So when you burn a candle, it does evoke emotion. And these are probably two of the most calming, relaxing scents that I've ever smelled in candles.
Yeah. Well, vanilla is always part, and that's part of our potion.
Okay.
Is always one of the notes because, to me, that's a very calming, as long as it's not overbearing, it's a very common, it brings you back to your childhood because it's involved in a lot of baking and it really gives that delicious smell and it's very universal. So you'll sort of feel that undertone to all of them. The fresh palm more is like that beachy smell. So like citrus, really picture that sort of being on a beach and being served a drink and just sort of what that feeling, you can visualize it.
To you, and I've never had a chance to ask you this, do you find some scents to be seasonal? Like, to me, this is summer.
Yeah,
and I know in California it's summer all year
right,
round.
I know that's what people say. You know what? I do, but I also find that you should create whatever environment. I have a house that I bought when I was 40 years old, all on my own, and it's a beach house. So whenever I go there, I always have sort of that beach vibe. That's my space and my place. That's what I create that makes me my happiest. So when you go online and you look, this to me, it does feel like spring and summer, but I can also picture that in a winter house because it has notes of vanilla in it. It has, it has a little bit of citrus in it. It gives you that sort of, that summery feel, but it has sort of that undertone.
What you do so very, very well is very fresh, very clean. Oftentimes candles are way overdone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's none of that at all.
And you see that the solid can go anywhere,
right.
But then the box should be used.
The box is lovely.
So the box, I always say to keep boxes, and I'm big into organization. The box can be used for jewelry, for paper clips, to organize your junk drawer. Everything should be pretty. You should be able to see pretty. And these boxes are to keep. So I use this for costume jewelry.
Okay.
You could put Q-tips in it in a guest room. You could use both sides of it actually for a junk drawer to organize. And it's whatever print really speaks to you, but these are great at this clearance price. These are great to load up on as gifts.
And I would do so. Clearance sale price means when they're gone, they're gone. The only reason why they're clearance sale price is that we're moving these out for things that are coming back in. So the two choices are, once again, fresh palm. That is the most popular, but that tropical splash also awesome. And I have a feeling that both of these shake hands with each other very well.
Oh, absolutely. And these colors are really big colors in home now, this green and this blue. You'll see, and in fashion as well, but you'll see these really, so picture a room that needs a pop of color. Picture a room that maybe even just visually needs a pop of color.
Right.
And you see that green and that blue in there. And then picture what you could do with the box. I mean, for $11, this is nicer to me than bringing a bottle of wine over. I mean, it really says that you thought about someone and also really can express part of your personality and bring a little spring and summer into this time.
Easter is right around the corner. A lot of people present gifts for Easter as well. It's a perfect way of bringing that feeling in of when you first crack the windows here in the Philadelphia area. Winter is almost over.
Yep.
And we're starting
70 degrees today.
Yeah. Starting to crack the windows, and it's just, you breathe it in and you feel invigorated. You're alive again. Well, you get that feeling from what you create. You've done it in fashion, you've done it in home decor, but for you to have done it in candles with scent,